what's going on, everybody? I'm Go Via Go Home. Welcome to the Sunday Brunch Kit Builds. Hopefully, everyone's doing all right today. And we're kind of snowed in. It's snowing pretty bad out. So we're going to work on some kit stuff and hopefully get some stuff done. I've got a project for today, and I'm going to show you. Now, when you buy kits, when you buy, whatever, let's say Walther's kits, you don't use every piece that's in the actual kit. There's ton of individual pieces that get left behind, because depending on how you build your kit, it might not look like, the kit that's on the front of the box. So you end up with a bunch of random pieces. And I have this little, it's like a plastic drawer thing, and there's 3 drawers, but they're very large. And I take all my pieces, even something like this here. I've got so many pieces on here. You can see, obviously, I used some of these and some of these, one of these, but there's all this that's left. And all this gets put into the drawer. I call it my bits box because I've got a whole bunch of random stuff. So what I like to do sometimes, before I go online and I buy a new kit to build something for the layout, if I need a specific type of building, I will go through my bits box, see what I can rummage up, and I'll custom make something. I'll scratch build something. And today we're going to do just that. And I'm going to build it's going to be just a backdrop building. So it doesn't need to be massive or anything like that, not too tall. But I don't want it to look like all my other ones. So where I'll be using these wall pieces, I'm also going to be covering it with brick sheet. So it just looks like plain old brick, and it's from Knock. I think something like this will run you about $7. And basically, once I get the wall put together, I'm going to glue this to the wall, and it's just going to look like a brick building instead of it being a, concrete style, a more modern look. But it's just that just serves as the base for the actual wall itself, just to make sure it's nice and strong. And then I've got a bunch of other detail parts, some doors, and from, I want to call it pike stuff. I've got some rain gutters, not rain gutter, but the downspouts that I'm going to put on the building along it as well, just to add a little bit of realism to it. Yeah. So hopefully everyone's doing good today. Let's see, we got Wigwag as always, and Bubs and House of Random. How's it going, everybody? Yeah, Heath might be doing a live from the Springfield show there. I wish I could make it out. We'll probably be talking about that today as well, a lot of the new announcements and stuff. So that is neat. But for anybody who is joining us, thank you for tuning in. In classic Sunday Brunch build fashion, usually I put the link to the chat there, or a link to the video side of it in the chat. And if you do want to come aboard and do some trains, you're more than welcome to do so. We do have, we've got Bubs is going to join us once it allows him in. There we go. Hey Bubs, how's it going?
Same old.
I think
no one outside.
Oh, there he is.
You got me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to go. Oh yeah, now I can.
Okay. Yeah, you were lagging a little bit on your side, so I don't know if that was you or me. So.
Might be me. I don't
know.
Could be the snow. I don't know. Hey, Sidetracks, how's it going? Thanks for joining. I'm just gonna tilt this down here real quick so you guys can watch as I work. Here we go.
I love kit fashion.
kit bashing it's something that I don't do enough of.
Whereas you see me, I go to town on it.
Yeah. So I want to make sure that these all line up.
Okay. And what parts of these that are from? What kit is that from?
It could be from a warehouse kit, the modern warehouse. You get a lot of these concrete style walls, and it's not too thick of a plastic. But when you put a bunch of these together, it's great because you get all these little connector pieces, and it allows you to basically lock it in place, and it creates a uniform kind of connection system, which is awesome. So
okay,
there's that. So the small lines need to be at the top. So I'm just looking at how I need to build this thing.
Okay.
And I've got two specific ones that there's a little door, so it'll have access on that side.
Okay.
That's going to be pretty long. I'm going to see if I can add this one as well, but no promises. But yeah, and then I'm going to wrap the front of it with the brick sheet, and hopefully it turns out all right. And then it's going to go on my second level there. And you're working on the hobby shop.
Yeah, I'm doing the brickwork right now.
Right on.
Yeah. Oh,
and
Trackside Mike's actually. I know, and he's supposed to be doing. Mike, you're supposed to be watching the booth.
The booth is now on fire.
And that's why it's off the tracks.
Looks like they've been having lots of fun. Mike has been sending me lots of pictures from the train show there, as if I couldn't get any more jealous.
I know. Like, if I was off, I would have loved to have gone there so badly.
Well, I think the plan is that next year I go further. Instead of 6 hour, it's a 6 hour drive for me. I thought it was way further, so I didn't bother. And then when I found out it was only 6 hours, I was like, oh, should have gone. So that was my bad, but next year for sure. So you should come with.
That's if work would let me. It's I just don't know with work. Work always changes my plans.
Well, yeah, I was talking about it with the wife, and I'm like, I don't even know if Bubs can just willy-nilly leave the country, you know, because technically you would be leaving the country. So it's tough. It's really tough with work. But and then because it's a weekend, and you know I work like literally every weekend, that side of it is tough for me.
Oh yeah.
So I would need to plan that well in advance and make sure I call in sick that weekend. House of Rand went for 14. Went from 14 yesterday to 2 today here. I was going to start construction on the Helix, but I'll have to put that off. Yeah, the weather's been weird, and like I was out there the other day with the snowblower after it snowed like literally all night, and the snow was up to like basically almost my knees. So it was, there was quite a bit, and now it's been snowing again all night and whatnot, and it's not letting up. So, you don't want to go out there like too soon because then, if it continues to snow, then you're just doing double the work. So I want to wait a bit before I go out and do the snow. House of Random wants to know what your process or procedure for doing the mortar is.
I'm just right now using Velagio pigments. I'm using a white blizzard.
Is it really watered down, or did you water it down?
Oh no, I just stick my brush in the water and then I put it into the pigment and then I just start pasting it onto the brick.
Ah, okay. Neat. Mike, do you head home tomorrow, or are you heading home tonight after the show? Because I know that you guys have a live tomorrow night. You guys go live every Monday.
I'm pretty sure they're leaving bright and early tomorrow because he's really with Lauren, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
He traveled with Lauren.
Yeah. I'm not sure if Lauren is a slow driver or a fast driver.
It's not. It's more about the border, really.
Yeah, I could see there being a lot of holdups at the border. But he's a stickler for paperwork, so I'm sure he has all his T's crossed and his I's dotted, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
Hey, Brian, how's it going?
Perry's on because he's just personally texted me. He asked me to turn the camera to the right a little more.
Hey, Perry.
I still got to finish up painting the front door too, still. So. I'm surprised you didn't go to Smith Falls this weekend.
Yeah, just been really busy.
Well, because apparently 4 more units going to New Brunswick came through on 2:30.
Oh, wow. Yeah, no, it's hard to keep track of that stuff. I do need to go get some wintertime shots for just for content, but I haven't had a chance. I've been busy cleaning and everything. The skirt that goes around the bottom of my layout.
Yeah.
So I took all those down, and because they've been up for obviously since I could put them up, and some of them get like a little bit of plaster on, or whatever, if I'm painting and there's like I get a little bit of paint on it. So I put them all in the wash just to freshen them up. And I did a deep clean of like the entire basement, like cleaned carpet and all that, and just freshening everything up, because it does happen where you get sawdust on the ground and all that.
Definitely.
But yeah, it actually gave me an opportunity to get under the layout, because it's a lot easier without the curtain.
Yep.
And I'm fixing a lot of the wiring that's on the bottom level as well. So I was able to light up my buildings again down there, and yeah, just kind of, but it'll it'll all go back eventually.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. It's like you buy lights for the buildings, and you want to be able to use them, but you can't because like how Alexis is. She'll run in and out of under the layout there, and if there's something that's hanging too low, she'll either grab it or she'll knock it, and it gets the wire just comes unhinged or whatever, and
Yeah.
lights and stuff stop working. So.
Yeah, definitely.
Hey, DK, how's it going? Thanks for joining us. Yeah, Brian's getting hit with that snow as well. Oh yeah, Wigwag. I checked my mailbox Friday yesterday, because I didn't get to check it on Friday. Or when I checked it Friday, I think I checked it too early. But yeah, your sticker hasn't come yet, but I'm sure it will at some point. When things come from the US to Canada, I find that it takes like forever. So I'm in no rush, but hopefully it shows up soon so I can add it to my fascia. So have you been following any of the new announcements from the Amherst show there, Bubs?
I saw that Atherin's announcing the 60-foot containers for Canadian Tire.
Yeah, which is great, because I mean they normally do the 53 footers.
Yes.
Those
Well,
are the ones
everyone's
that
all
they.
doing 53 footers now, especially Walters does 53s, and everyone else has been doing 53s. Like, this is the first time I think anyone's doing 60 footers.
So how does that work with the cars?
So the cars are still 53 footers. A 60
Right.
footer actually goes on top of a 53.
Okay, so it won't cause any interference if you have a smaller container, or
Really, like 60 footers only go on 53s. I don't think you would put a 60 footer on top of two 40 footers or 48 footer, because the
Yeah.
car would be technically too short.
Oh, okay. Oh, here's a treat. Speaking of the Springfield show, check this out. Live on location from Springfield, Massachusetts. I can't pronounce it. That's okay. We've got.
Oh God! Oh,
You guys hear me all right?
that is loud.
How's that?
We can hear you, Mike.
We got you.
Pretty good.
So the next train going by will be the gondolas.
Yeah, Chris. Happy 12 years, Chris, for you and Stephanie.
That's the scratch build Budweiser
thank
building.
you. Yeah. Oof,
Yeah,
that's nice.
that is one beautiful. That's one beautiful train right there. I think Perry's jealous.
And this is you can see it with the light, but it's Dry Hill Model Railroad
Oh,
Club.
Mark's on.
Hey, Mark. Mark, we're
Yeah,
in
they've
Springfield.
built. Where you stream to?
He would go crazy.
Yeah.
Is that wild? The gondolas
That's
should
great.
be coming by here right shortly.
Oh,
So
the
that's,
scrap cars? You guys put them on the layout?
Yeah. Yeah, we went live on OVR. And now I'm going to show you, here they come. These will be in store mid-February to end of February. And the pipe load car will be in around April. Here
Same
it
with
comes.
the 6,000 series.
Yeah, 6,000 series will be May.
yeah, those look great.
Oh, wow.
Cordella. Yeah, you always got to say it when you see it. Cordella.
And there she
great.
goes.
Yeah. Really
Nice,
cool. You might not get those back.
They were, but we got to take them back. We got to come back across the border with us, so can't leave any behind. But they'll be in store in a couple weeks. You won't guess who's behind me, which booth is behind me right now, but I'll let you
Otter Valley?
fill in the blanks. No, we're in a different building. Rapido's down the hall, but yeah, Athens behind us.
Athern.
Oh.
Let's take a look at Athern. Can we do Athern?
Yeah. Yeah, show us.
Sure.
Tell them I
This
want
for,
the
over at Athens booth.
SB70.
I don't know if I get in trouble for this or not.
Actually,
Yeah.
see if ask them if they're doing the MBSR units.
Yeah. Pretty
The
cool, though, eh?
SB70 M2s in bright green.
Yeah. I don't want to get in too much trouble being showing some of their stuff online.
They've already did it yesterday, so you're fine. You should be fine.
Should be fine. All right,
Well,
I'll come
yeah.
with the badge and stuff.
Where's Atlas? Forget Athern. Where's Atlas?
Yeah, because I know what Chris wants.
What do you want, the caboose?
The caboose and
Here,
the
I'll take you
MP40.
to the caboose.
Oh.
I'm walking towards Atlas here.
We've had live rail fanning before, but we've never had live from a train show before.
Never live from a trade show. So all you CN guys, look at that bad boy.
Woo!
Point St. Charles.
See, that picture didn't do it justice before. It looked way too small, but that's great.
Yeah,
that's
no.
confirmation right there.
Isn't that wild?
Yeah.
So let's hopefully they jump out into the trade stores here shortly too. I talked to them a little bit yesterday.
Yeah.
Now, I'm wondering, that Point St. Charles they had on the poster, was that actually a Sylvan Point St. Charles, or was that a former
they bought
TLC
True Line, right?
St. Charles that they used? Yes, I understand that, but I'm wondering, is that a TLC, or did they take the artwork from a finished Sylvan and put it up on there?
Yeah.
Hey, Chris, you never know.
These guys got
it's true.
DNS Pearls coming out.
Yeah, I think both.
I know, everyone was asking. Sorry.
And Athern did that, right?
Oh, hang on, Chris. Ray,
What's happening?
you got time to go? I'm live right now. I'm on Go Beer.
What do you got?
So, Chris, just in case you're wondering who I'm running into here, this is Ray from Around the Layout.
Hey guys, what's
Oh, jeez. Hey, Ray.
We're on Go Beer, Go Home channel right now.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we're on the brunch build.
Awesome.
I'm going to flip the camera out so Ray can see what you guys are doing.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing,
Is this the Can't Come to Athern coping group?
We're building.
no, they're,
yeah, we meet at least once a week.
They're getting a lot more done than we are right now. But
Yeah.
We're having a lot of fun here. And you folks, hopefully you'll have a chance at some point to come to the Athern show. It's a lot of fun.
So hopefully,
check it out.
hopefully next year, fellas. I don't know if I can switch my camera around or what.
Next year.
I don't know if I'll be able to make it. We'll see.
Next year for sure.
It's always hard for me.
There you go.
There we go.
You're getting it done. There
Now
we
we're
go.
getting
What's
it done.
happening?
Can you see us now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Okay.
Hit back. There we go. And then X out of that.
There we go.
There we go. Now they can see you.
Now you guys aren't getting all
They're
busy.
getting busy. Look at that. They're getting stuff done. It's awesome.
So, won't keep you too long, but
We're trying.
just thought I'd
we're
jump
trying.
on and
Absolutely. Well, hey, thanks for stopping and saying hello. And appreciate anybody who's been listening to the podcast. And it's been a lot of fun down here meeting a whole bunch of people. So
us Canadians and
Don't forget to follow them. too.
hanging out.
Don't forget to follow Around the Layout
Awesome.
and Trackside Mike as well.
Yeah.
Chris will be in touch soon for sure. So
Hopefully you can hear all that because I got my buds in.
okay.
Oh yeah, we can hear him.
Awesome.
We can hear him, no
All right.
problem.
Well, hey, great seeing you.
Right on. Thanks, Ray.
Thanks.
Okay, guys. I'm going to jump off, but just thought I'd jump on and show you the sweet gondolas that are coming out.
Mike, before you go, of all the
Yeah.
stuff
Yeah.
you've seen this weekend so far, what is the most anticipated thing? What is the best thing that you've seen?
I think the Point St. Charles for sure. I haven't been out much, to be honest with you. I've been at the booth most of the day. The Point St. Charles from Atlas. The gondolas that are coming out from OVR, the pipe load. Trying to think what else that we've seen.
The Chargers.
It's been so
The Chargers.
overwhelming, to be honest with you. It's been a long day.
Oh yeah, Chris wants his Chargers.
Oh, what Chargers?
Oh, I've gotten a lot of stickers for the guys.
Nice.
Around the layout, Modeler's Life, lanyards, whatever I can find, I grab. Repeater's got the new GP9s here with the slug. So those are going to be sweet when they come out. The M420s, I believe they said midsummer.
That's actually pretty
There's
quick.
a lot coming this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And,
'Cause didn't they
I almost
change up
forgot.
some of the tooling for it as well?
yes, they did. I almost forgot. There's the Challenger by Buckland.
Mm.
Yeah, that's the main thing Chris wants right now is that.
The Challenger.
It looks
Yes,
so good.
like I know that he
So
was
good.
he was like he wants it badly.
So when I was talking to them yesterday, they are doing cars for that run as well. And they're hoping the cars are going to be this year or early next year
Early.
with a
Sweet.
cab car right at the end.
Yep. That's awesome. That's awesome.
So yeah, this
Well,
is just
I mean, we're
one
going to be
building.
here for. We'll probably be here till 2. So if you do need to go and then you come back or whatever, just hit me up in the chat there and I'll throw the link up again. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll do a walk around or something. Right now, we just have to stay here with these cars because we can't leave. Like those cars have to come back with us.
You're watching the cars while Lauren has gone shopping.
Yeah, snoozing or promoting whatever he's got to do over there. We're not shopping. I got hit the Young building. Supposedly there's some pretty good backdrops over there, so I'm gonna hit that. Hey, Dave,
Nice.
Oh. Uh-oh.
I think
Did we
must
lose
have-
him?
We might have. I'm not sure how good the signal is there, but
I know. Well, it looked like he was having very good signal, then all of a sudden it just went kaput. There we go.
oh, okay. Almost had a heart attack.
I don't see him.
Okay.
yet.
He's back.
Check
there we
these
go.
out. These
Check what
are pretty cool.
Okay.
Full screen here.
Look at that.
Ooh.
I'm not sure which one, but I'm gonna probably grab one.
Grab a few.
Detail in them. Yeah, don't touch.
They're for sale.
Oh,
They're
that
for
one
sale.
with the tires.
Yeah, I know. Is
The
that
one
wild?
with the
Front end loader.
in the front. The front one though.
Oh,
The front one?
the
It's like
articulated
a
dump
big,
truck.
dump truck.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah, right there. That
isn't
one.
that wild?
Ooh.
And they make all these.
How much are those? How much?
125, 165,
Ooh.
185.
Do they use scale chain?
Yeah, scale chain and everything. They're all chained down. You got the wood decks on them, weathered. Pretty
That
wild.
is nice, though. That is nice.
Like,
Ooh.
want some rock trucks for your layout? Maybe I'll shoot there. If you go online and look them guys up.
Ralph'sTrains.com.
Yeah. And
That's neat.
they got them in this HO scale. Hey, Bubs, here you go. Military.
Perry would love those.
Yeah, Perry would definitely love those.
Oh, the helicopter. Oh, I don't think Perry has a helicopter
on there.
yet.
No, they don't do helicopters. Oh, is that the actual? Oh, that's that DODX card there too. That what's that company called?
Isn't that wild? Now you go over to the O gauge. It's O scale, right?
No, that's
This is O scale. Look at this.
Holy jumping!
I know. If I was O scale, I'd probably have one of those. Nice little crane model on your layout.
Yeah, the double bulldozer.
Scraper. Like, look at that bad boy.
Oh, the fire truck looks cool. That's
Yeah,
so
the fire
cool.
truck on there. But quite the pretty fantastic work. Model crane. That is awesome.
Oh, that's all you right there. That's a shelf queen.
Yeah, I know. That's all. Yeah. That's all me right there. But ooh, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that's your. Yeah, you should do that there, Mike. Get that as your shelf queen.
Yeah. Isn't that wild?
Is it aluminum ingot? Wow, that's cool. That's cool.
Crazy stuff, eh? Those are the kind of things you can find down here.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Next year for sure. I can't believe I'm missing out on that, but
yeah, next year why don't we do a road trip?
There you go.
Get a bunch of guys, I'll pick you up. Whatever, we'll come down.
Yeah, it just depends with my work schedule.
Well, that and the weather, I suppose, right?
That too.
Did you guys even get snow? Like I saw, I saw mini prints outside yesterday, and there was 0 snow.
They're actually doing.
And he was in a t-shirt. There's a couple of guys that were in t-shirts out there.
Yeah, it's 9 degrees here. What's that?
That's a beer, shorts, and t-shirt barbecue weather for us.
Yeah. Got Daytona Steve here.
Hey, Steve.
Notch 8.
Notch 8, yeah. Notch 8.
We're Notch 8 today.
Notch 8 today, that's what he says. But
I get my second Pepsi.
you get a second Pepsi.
Full throttle.
He's getting low on sugar, but yeah, I'm not going to stay on long, guys. But yeah, there is a meet and greet. I believe it's on right now. But we're over here testing out the cars. So
nice.
So yeah, if you're going to be on a couple hours, I'll come back on in another hour or so.
Sounds good. Hit me up.
All right, guys. Keep around the tracks.
That's so cool.
Perry wants me to book my holidays for then. I can't. I got to do it's a certain block, Perry. I can't do that.
we have to start a convoy. We'll tie Mark up, throw him in my trunk, and then we'll have like 5 of us go down, and then. But yeah, thanks Perry there for today is my actual like 12-year anniversary with the wife.
Congrats, man.
Well, we started dating actually 12 years ago. It's not the wedding anniversary, it's just dating. So I conned her into dating me 12 years ago, and she can't get rid of me now. Also, today is also the 34th anniversary of Shining Time Station, which is the real reason why. Yeah, 34 years ago. I
completely forgot about that.
Yeah, it's not on everybody's radar, but.
I remember when I was a kid with that.
Yeah. Good times. My youth.
Yeah.
I think Ringo Starr was Mr. Conductor for a little bit there too.
Yeah, and then it switched over to the comedian. I can't remember. That everyone. Oh, I bet you I know everyone knows about. I just can't remember the name.
I only remember Ringo. I know that there was others, but like Ringo was probably my favorite. That wacky beetle. My building is slowly getting longer here. I had to build it in sections. I also have those ore cars here just in case I finish this early. I can get back to work on the 2 ore cars that I have left.
Yeah, George Carlin was actually in there too.
Yeah, George Carlin. I remember George. Okay, yeah. My phone. Yeah, they're having way too much fun out there at Springfield.
Yeah, they are.
I have that terrible fear of missing out going on. Oh well. Oh, that's weird.
I know it would have been awesome to go there, but you got to plan it just right.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's what is it, 4 buildings?
Yeah.
It's like if you don't like mentally prepare for that, then you're not seeing the whole thing, you know?
Not only that, if as soon as I walk in there, that's my whole half a month of paycheck.
Yeah. Yeah, depending on, like if you stick to the things where it's like just what they're showing opposed to what you can buy, then you'll have it pretty good. But I mean, you can't help but look at those stuff, like the things like what Mike was showing there with the trailers and whatnot.
Yeah.
For me personally, like I wouldn't use them for my layout, but they are still nice to look at and whatnot. And of course, Mike happens because he works with cranes, so something like that there with the crane on a trailer, that's like right up his alley.
Yeah. Oh, Perry has a VR camera hooked up to Springfield right now too.
Oh, does he?
Yep.
Imagine if Carlin had done his regular skits on that show.
Oh.
I'm sure the kids wouldn't have got it, but I could just imagine. there would have been letters.
Because it was a PBS production.
Yeah. Good old PBS.
I wonder where Randall is today. Because he would usually try to get on right now and actually try and be showing us something with trackside.
Yeah, I don't know. I have just enough roof piece here to stretch this entire thing, which is great. So I don't have to worry about overhang or anything like that.
Nice. Okay, change the color. Oh, Inked Rails is on.
Hey, Brian, how's it going?
All right. Time to get the dull coat.
Brian, you missed the phone call. We had Mike, trackside Mike live from the Amherst train show. That's going on right now this weekend.
So other than that, I'm actually wondering what style of car Lauren's going to do next.
It's tough. I know he has a big announcement today. But it probably won't be something that you or I could use.
Well, I know it's N scale, I think. I think it's N scale that he's doing.
Possibly.
Either that or
it's definitely something that you and I would use.
Or is he going to do those HO flat cars with truck frames on them?
Frame train?
Yeah.
That would be neat. Now that I'm collecting a little bit more automotive stuff, I think that it's something that would be essential.
Oh, definitely.
Now, there is a specific way to put this roof piece on, but I'm going to do it different because that's how I am. I don't do anything by the book. Got to keep it interesting somehow. So I am putting it so that the lip is outward, because when I put the sheet of brick on here, I want to make it look like this is kind of capping it, even though it's not capping it technically. It's going to go up to it, but it's not capping it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're getting hammered with snow here as well right now. I'm not going to bother to go out until after this before I start work because, I mean, you know, if I clear it now, then it's just going to build up again, and that's just a waste of time because it's still coming down out there, unfortunately.
Yep. Yeah, it's just it's not coming down hard. It's just it's a fluffy snow where I am right now. That's coming down.
Oh yeah,
But big flakes.
Yeah, nothing but fresh pow out there right now. Fresh pow. Good for snowboarding and skiing. The
Sledding.
kids have been getting out a lot lately too.
Snowmobiling. Definitely snowmobiling.
Snowmobiling, absolutely.
That's what I mean when I mean sledding. That's what I mean is snowmobiling.
I don't know. I pictured you on a toboggan. I got to be honest. You seem like a toboggan guy. But but yeah, it's it's nice. Like it's a nice snow, and it's not even like super cold out. It's cold, but not
minus
that
10.
cold. Yeah, that's not bad. It's like when it gets like the minus like 25 to 30, that's when it's frigid, and you're like, it's just gross, you know. It's a gross kind of cold, but
yeah, that is true. Excuse me.
oh, snow's not going to stop till about 7. Well,
yeah.
Beyond 4 o'clock, it's not my problem because I'll be working. So as long as I can make it till 4 o'clock, I'm good. Okay, so hopefully this stays. Ooh. And I'm going to put some glue on the back side of this as well so that...
It's supposed to be negative 24 tonight? That I actually need to see. Yeah, it is going to be dropping around 6 a.m. It's going to be minus 20 in the morning. Monday morning.
Oh, man.
There is an advisory for weather advisory in effect. Additional snowfall, 10 centimeters. Snow will continue a few more hours before coming to an end. Yeah. Doesn't say anything though about the cold advisory though.
Bubs, do you want to show what you're working on there? Brian,
Well,
like to know what you're working on.
Well, I'm working on my hobby, like my building. That I'm also doing a couple extensions. I just don't know if I'm going to add a few more extensions to it.
So he's got the Walther's Hobby Shop kit, but he's adding an extension to the back of it. We just don't know what he's building yet. But it's a combination.
Someone does, but I told him to keep a secret until I announce it.
Are you talking about Perry?
Yes.
And for myself, I'm doing a scratch build from, we're using random pieces that are in my bits box. So I've taken parts from multiple kits that are left over, and I'm making a backdrop building. You can see here, it's just wall sections right now, but they're all secured. It's all one piece. and this is like the back of a warehouse, more or less. And instead of leaving it as a concrete, I am going to cover it with brick, as you'll see here. I'm gonna have to cut out the doors. And then I've also got doors here, and I have right here, you can kind of see it. I like these. So there's rain gutters here as well. So I'm gonna have the rain gutters down over top of the brick.
Yeah, that's actually what I'm going to be
add
adding
little
right
details,
now to
and
this
then
portion.
that's rain gutters.
Well, yeah, I still got a whole bunch of these that I had to put on the building. I haven't done that yet.
I'm just hoping the glue dries because I want to paint this this piece along the top here black. It's the only painting that I'm gonna really have to do on this thing. So. Oh, I also cleaned the heck out of my tracks where my paper mill is, and I was doing a bit of operations the other day.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it was fun, and it was like, you know, on my break, right? Like you got 15 minutes. Okay, let's shuffle some box cars around. So I did that. And then, you know, they obviously have to unload certain ones. So I'll go back on my next break and shuffle them around again. And I kept doing that throughout the night.
Oh, nice. Wigwag will just not stop guessing.
Wait, is it an M&M factory? That would be cool. Just for blue M&Ms though.
No green.
No green.
No red, actually.
The red are the best though. This is going to be a neat little building because it's going to go right up against my backdrop, and it's just going to not really complete the scene, but it's going to fill out the scene a little bit more. Sometimes you have to fill it with not so much random stuff, but you have to make it like make sense.
What backdrop was this going on as well? I don't remember you saying.
Yeah, I know this is something I developed over the last like couple of days.
Oh.
So this is going to be for my second level.
Okay.
And you know where my, I guess my station platforms are?
Yeah.
So to the left, no, sorry, to the right of the station platforms, the track goes into a curve.
Yes.
And I'm going to put like a double bridge over the curve, like for vehicles, kind of like the other side. And to the right of that, it's a long stretch of straight track. It's 4 tracks that are going straight. And there's some room behind the 4 tracks where I can put like building flats and whatnot. So that's where this is going to go.
So I got something else there that I showed you the other day from when I sent you there on Facebook. What do you think of Bowser finally doing the W?
personally, it's something that I've been waiting for. You know, I've been waiting for as well for quite some time because I was very close to going and getting the Intermountain wide cabs, and I'm glad I held off for a couple of reasons. One, I heard that is it the drives? I think it was the drives on the Intermountain ones were terrible.
Yeah.
They couldn't pull worth nothing.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
and also they came out a long time ago, like a really long time ago, like 5-6 years ago. So if you go out and you buy one now, it's something that's been sitting there for like 5-6 years.
Yeah.
So I don't trust that personally. I like when a locomotive comes out, I like to get it right off the bat, just so that I can put it into service right away. It hasn't been sitting. You break it in, and she's good to go. And if you need repair parts, they just made it so they have spare parts for it. So repairs are easy in that sense as well. But because it's back that's making these new ones, I like it that much more because I have a bunch of Bowser already,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a bunch of other Bowser that I plan to get as well, other SD40s, so they're gonna run really well together. And I don't have to worry about speed matching and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my reasoning. I know it sounds like a lot to take. That's my reasoning behind it. What about you? I know you mostly do CP, but do you fancy the wide cabs in the CN?
Oh, I love the original white cab. I do.
Yeah, yeah,
Like that's why I still haven't gotten them yet, but that's why I ordered the SD60F. That's why I also had the Dash 9 in BC Rail and in CN because I love the original Canadian cab.
yeah, yeah. They are nice. I like the wide cab, and then the SD40-2F,
Yes.
where it's wide cab, wide body. Oh, I love those. They're so mean looking, you know what I mean? Like they just have that very, very powerful, heavy look to them, and they run really well.
But yet they're only a 3,000 horsepower locomotive in real
That's
life.
true. Yeah, but they look like they can kick some butt. So I don't know.
Yeah. Whereas the 60s, if you got an SD60F, it's a
Mhm.
710 prime mover, and that thing is a beast.
Yeah, which I'm also excited for the SD60Fs as well because at least I can get away with running those with my CN. If I go and I get a CP SD40-2F, then it looks kind of odd, and I don't believe that CN had any of the
No,
SD40-2Fs. It was just
no.
like Quebec Central
They
Maine. Um, what was the other one?
It was just
Well,
CP and
yeah,
CNQ that had them. That is it.
yeah. No, there's oh, what's the other one? There was another one. It's all black. Um,
No, it's the same CNQ. The only difference is it's a heritage unit.
oh, okay. So that's what. Yeah, that's probably what I had seen then. Oh,
Yes,
neat. That's old
that was the old
CNQ.
Bangor. That CNQ painted in heritage scheme. Apparently, that locomotive is down on the street right now at one of the CP shops, and everyone's asking not to get that thing painted.
Yeah, don't paint it.
Yeah, a lot of people are saying don't paint it.
They like the nostalgia, I guess. Makes sense. Some people just don't like change.
Nope.
I do want to see their whole announcement and what they're doing as far as numbers and all that as well. But I don't know, one or two of the striped units, a couple of zebras, you know.
Well, yeah, because you got at least one Sergeant Stripes on. I know you got one Arrowhead Ontario Northland, but I think you should also get the old blue and yellow ones.
Yeah, so for the ONR, I do want the two chevron units, so the all yellow. And
Oh,
then,
you are getting them?
Oh yeah, that'll be for my ore train.
Okay.
And then the other arrow, and then possibly if I can swing it, I'll get the heritage. The heritage is my least favorite because I don't really like the ONR in the green. But I complained the first time when they did that paint scheme without the heritage number. So
yeah,
I think it would be bad if I didn't get it. All that complaining for nothing, right? But then, yeah, after the 4 ONR units, you know, depending on if they all come out at the same time or, you know, what's available, I'll probably get a couple of the zebras. SD40s are like, I mean, I remember when the market was just simply saturated in SD40s. Like, you couldn't go anywhere without seeing one. And then so many companies were doing them at the same time, too.
Yeah.
When Bowser announced that last run, not even the newest run, there was about 20 different paint schemes, right? Because they do all the CP. But now with this
well,
last...
that's because CP went mad with them.
Yeah. But it's good that they're doing the SD40-2F with the Golden Beaver as well, because that was just repainted.
Yeah, that was just recently done.
Those are out west, though.
No. Apparently, a couple I think they're working the Toronto portion, I believe, right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, but I think they're working between Toronto and Windsor, a couple of them.
Were they might have been painted out west, but now they've moved.
No, they were painted down south in Illinois.
Oh, really? Oh, wow.
Yeah, they were all brought to the shops down south. A lot of them. The only one that wasn't, I think it's actually two. Yeah, it's only one of them. The only one that wasn't was the one in Calgary. The hydrogen unit.
Yeah, the hydrogen unit. That one's out west too. I haven't seen that one. I'd love to see that one.
I think they're still testing it out west.
Yeah. Hey Rick, Split Rock. I'm not sure if I said hi to Split Rock yet, but hello, Split Rock. And Mark is back, or his back is sore from the Amherst show. Yeah, all that walking, right? We had Mike running around there. Show us this, show us that. So, well, I have to wait for some of this to dry. So let's go over some of the stuff that we know of that we've seen. So for Atlas, they confirmed the Point St. Charles, but I'm still wondering what paint schemes they're doing. So hopefully they get the full announcement out.
Oh, yeah.
At some point. Would very much like the Operation Lifesaver and possibly another red and black. That would be cool.
I wouldn't mind the Ontario Hydro again.
The Ontario Hydro would be neat. Is that the one that's the red and black with the yellow cupola?
No, that's the one that's red and orange, like bright orange.
Right. Yeah.
It
I mean,
actually had
it
its own
depends
reporting mark. It
on the
wasn't
price.
Sienna or anything. It actually had the Ontario Hydro scheme.
Is that the one where Lauren had a brass one for some reason?
I think so. But yeah, apparently that's one of the rare. Like if it was a Point St. Charles TLT,
Yeah.
apparently that's one of the rarest ones to find.
Huh. No wonder they're going for. Well, I had said about 300, but then Big CW yesterday was saying, yeah, some were even going for like 650.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to me. That's crazy for a little caboose. You know what I mean? I mean, they're awesome and all, but that's a stretch right there. They were also showing off the tooling, so not a painted sample, but they were showing off the MP38 locomotive, which hasn't been announced for Go Transit or any Canadian schemes.
Yeah,
but,
because it's the MP40.
Yeah,
For,
but apparently, though, the only difference between an MP36 and an MP40 is really the engine. So there's not too much as far as the body that changes. I mean, it might be small details, but I haven't seen them side by side, so I don't know. Perry might know. Perry's got an MP40, so he would know for sure.
Oh yeah,
because he has the original True Line. So that's neat. Hey, Almar, how's it going? And New Haven and N-Scale. Hope everyone's doing good today. But yeah, they're still working out the contract with Metrolinx and Go Transit to get those paint schemes done. So hopefully soon. We saw the Charger, the Via Rail Charger, which, Perry, I hope you got those pictures I sent you. I hope I sent them to you. But it looks and sounds amazing. Yeah, probably one of the sharpest paint schemes on a Bachmann model that you'll ever see.
I'm actually wondering though how the drive is like, because sometimes Spectrums they are loud and jerky.
Well, Perry does have the Amtrak one.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Perry, but I haven't heard anything bad about it. And I don't remember him saying anything about not liking it.
Okay.
Perry, give us a 1-star, 2-star, 3-star on the Charger there that you have. But he's yet to bring it by for me to play with.
Look at and go ooey gooey.
Yeah, fly around the layout. Bowser did announce the SD 40-2 wide cabs for CN.
Yeah, and I think they're also doing the standard cabs then too, because they still got to do the standard cabs zebra stripes.
Well, I mean, with the way that Bowser builds their locomotives, like you see, it's just a shell, but there's a lot of parts that they can interchange out of it, and they add a lot of brass pieces as well, which is great.
Yeah.
Rapido does a lot of their locomotives like that as well. Like you'll see the basic body shell, and then there's a lot of holes to it where you can change like the fans out, the rads, and grills and whatnot, and most of that is done in a brass etching per road name, per era specifics and whatnot. So they really break it down for you, even by road number as well sometimes. Perry said that they are fine and they run amazing. So that my anticipation is growing, and apparently those will be here this summer. And I believe Mike said that the cars, so you get, what is it, a 4-car and a cab car, which is a non-powered locomotive looking unit for the tail for, point to point. Like if you're going left or you're going right, it always looks the same. That set will be coming out by Christmas, early next year as well. So you got to get the set. You can't put LRC cars behind that thing. It'll just look stupid.
No.
But but it'll be a shock
that,
until the cars come in.
Yeah, basically.
I'm okay with that though. Like you got to secure something like that, but there's probably going to be only so many that are made, and
Oh yeah, definitely. But speaking of chargers, another one is coming. Another set is coming this way.
Oh.
Yes.
For
I
Via?
just saw. I saw on Facebook a UP unit pulling another set in Illinois.
Nice. Well, yeah, they got to start, getting more done because the LRC cars are done this year, right? So they'll probably start phasing them out.
Apparently they're still going to run them.
They're
still going to run them? Yes, they are. Until there's enough Siemens sets, because it's been taking forever for the Siemens sets to get here.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a while for the Siemens sets to really start coming in, until once they do, then they'll start retiring. And I got a funny feeling they're still going to keep the LRCs, because if a set goes down, they got to have an entire consist ready to go just in case.
True.
Because that's actually what a buddy of mine was back in January at Hotrack.
Yeah.
Was that they're not retiring the LRCs or that right away. They still got to keep cars just in case, because if a Siemens charger set goes down, that's an entire train that has to get looked at.
Well, don't they have right now, as it stands, technically two power units?
No, they only got one power unit. It's only one powered unit and the cab car. They got two powered units, but you got to pull a pin. It doesn't have a knuckle.
Uh-oh.
So if the unit's having an issue, that whole set is down, because I guess it takes like forever to unpin it.
Yeah. Yeah, I can definitely see how that would be an issue.
Oh, it definitely would be an issue. Like, another thing is, though, the buds are actually being fixed. They found out that there's hardly an issue. That they found an issue. It was so small that they can fix them problems. So it sounds like the buffer cars are being removed off trains now because of that.
Oh, good. It looked weird. I got to be honest.
Oh yeah, I know. Same.
But you got to do what you got to do at the end of it.
Definitely. Okay. Ugh.
this brick sheet is very handy, and with the fact that it already looks like it's weathered and whatnot, makes it that much more easy to deal with.
No, that's good.
Because I'm not a huge fan of painting brick unless I have to. So, one less thing for me to worry about.
Even Tristan's at Amherst right now.
Is he?
Yes,
What a guy.
I know. He told me though the other day that he's not buying anything. He's actually being he's being good down there.
I would last like 5 seconds.
I don't even think it's free to even get in there. I think you got to pay an administration fee to get into that place.
Probably. Think so.
Oh, Inks is wondering if Lauren's going to be at the Berry Show this weekend coming up. I don't know.
He's supposed to be. He said he was going to. They've got their new cars that they want to show off, and now that he has all the and whatnot of the cars, like he's in Amherst right now. At the Amherst show, they've got a booth and they're showing off the cars there. So they're going to be hopefully doing the Berry show as well next weekend. But he's going to be like, he's going to be
Burnt.
wiped. Yeah.
And I think Mike's going to be going to Berry there as well. I think he's going to burn himself out.
Probably, but he's having fun.
Oh, I know. So Wigwag was saying if he was to go to the show, he'd bring a scooter and tow behind a wagon for all the stuff that he would buy. And Mark's like, no kidding. The problem is security, because all the stuff you put in that wagon, you definitely, because someone may just walk by and yoink it on you. You never know. You never know.
That's true. That's true. Now, hopefully I got the right door for this. Okay, yeah, it should be good. Keyword should be.
Yeah.
I was actually going to come down to the Barry show, but then I'm like, well, no, if I go, then I have to spend money. But, you know, because I can't just go to a train show and not buy something.
Yeah.
But
Not
with
only
the,
that, it's a good drive away.
it's like 4 hours to go down to Toronto from my place. And then it's an hour north to Barrie.
Yeah, and with me, it's actually if I take the 60 to Huntsville and then down, that's still quite a bit of time. It's about 5 hours as well for me too.
It's the weather that makes it, you know,
Exactly.
not fun. Because we've got that random Canadian weather. You don't really know what you're gonna get.
Yeah. And if you take and if you were I was thinking there, if you would have went, you probably would have taken the 7 to the 400.
Would I have? Yeah, probably. Yeah, go through like Tweed and whatnot.
Yeah, if you take the 7. Well, if you could take Tweed, that takes you to the 401.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm just gonna show you guys here. I'm gonna turn this around. It's not done yet, but so basically I put the walls together and they were all secure. And then I added almost like a lip or roof piece here, and then I painted that all black, as you can kind of see. Well, I don't know if you can see that because it's hiding really well. But after I painted it black, I put some glue down, and I glued my brick sheet right to the front of it. And from the back side, I cut out 2 holes where the doors are, and you can see the little. I don't know if I can do this or not. Oh, it's so bright. And then I put the little door in there. That reflects like a crazy person. Okay, so yeah, there's one door and then there's another door. I had some pre-whitened doors on a sprue, so no painting really required there. And once that dries, I'm going to attach, and actually I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cut them out now. I'm going to find my rain gutters. And I'm going to attach some rain gutters.
Barry's got a good idea.
What's that, Barry?
Take the train. You take the Via to Toronto, and you take the go from Toronto to Barrie.
Oh yeah, if I want to pay like $1 million, I think it's like $100, which is technically what I'd pay in gas, but
All
I
right,
don't know.
let's see. Let's
I like
see. I'll look it up. So, what weekend is this?
next weekend. Keeping in mind, I
Okay.
work, so I wouldn't be able
No,
to go.
I know.
You're just for shoots and giggles there.
Just for so origin Fallowfield to Toronto, or actually Oshawa.
The schwa.
Because you can take the GO train from Oshawa to Toronto, and then from Toronto, departure date the 4th, and return date the 6th. Why not? One passenger. Let's just see. Okay. So here's your options. You got Escape, which is the lowest charge fare, which is $91 round trip.
Okay.
Yeah. That's at 5 o'clock in the morning. If you
Oof.
but
Is it 5
it's a
in the morning?
nonstop. But it's a 3-hour train trip.
Yeah.
It gets you to Oshawa at 9.
And then do I have to get back on at Oshawa?
Yes.
Okay.
So that would be the 5 o'clock one. But that's actually that's a nonstop train.
Yeah.
And that's
Unless
train 41.
It's nonstop until it gets stopped.
Yeah. Or if you really want, we could say if you want to go to 3rd, do that. Make it a Friday night train.
Mm.
Yeah. So
I don't know. I just feel like if I was to take the train, I would lose all the ability of doing what I want when I want. You know.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to go to
But
this restaurant. Can't take the train.
Yeah. But apparently, the only train would be Friday morning for $91. Every other train is sold out at Escape.
Huh.
Like, because economy, it's 112 to 131 bucks. Economy plus 196. Business 237 is the highest. Business plus is 271. But that's a round trip. That is, I think that's actually a round. Yeah, that's round trip. And then I guess let's see the Go Transit.
Hey, Derek, how's it going? Oh, why is that so short? I need that to be like way higher.
Actually, what are the? Actually, just go to fares. Oh, it doesn't even let you do that. Like, because really, you can get a day pass for what, $30, and it's good for any Go Transit train.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because really, like from Oshawa, you can get on the Go Transit train, go right to Union, and then go Transit from there, and go right up to Barrie.
I'm gonna say probably, but at the same time, I have no idea. You know who would know? Dennis would know for sure.
Oh yeah. All right, checking my building out here, see if it's dry. Yep, it's dry. That actually came out pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, Ink says he could pick you up from the from Oshawa and take you right to the show.
Well, see, now that sounds cool.
So yeah, you could take the train to Oshawa, and there you go.
Back to my original point about how I still have to work, though.
Oh, I know.
Brian, you should meet up for the YouTube Modelers Meet this year. We saw you last.
I don't know. And that's something I don't know if I could make.
Oh, really? Well, yeah, you couldn't make it last year, right?
No. Even though I was only a couple hours away instead of like 8 hours away.
Yeah. So I have to make these like longer downspouts because the downspouts I have are like half the length, maybe 3/4 the length. So that's kind of a pain, but you know, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah. Lauren was like, "You want a wheelbarrow for that load, Brian?"
Yeah, Brian was like, he beat us there, and what was that? I think that was, yeah, because he had picked up all his ore cars, and it took like 5 people getting all the ore cars in the car. No, probably didn't take 5 people, but that, yeah, he had quite a few. Derek, realistically, no. I like to think that this is just a hobby. I mean, yeah, you know, you do make revenue, but
not much.
It's not much. YouTube takes a lot of it, so it's kind of a pain. But again, if I was doing this just for the money, I'd probably be doing it for all the wrong reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the fun in that? I wonder if there's supposed to be a certain distance that you're supposed to put a downspout from, like, let's say a doorway or something. That's one thing I don't know.
I don't know. I went between. Well, if you want to check, I'll put mine out here. I basically did that much.
So right down, yeah.
So I put it down. I did a downspout at each end and a downspout on the middle. It all depends on how many sectors you have.
Yeah. I think I'm just going to do 4, a total of 4. So 1 at each end, and then one here and one here, probably. So
Okay.
2.5 inches in from each door. The middle doesn't really matter, I don't think. At least I'll say it doesn't matter until I'm like, oh, I should have put in another one.
Then it matters.
Then it matters, yeah. When it's on the layout and no longer is relevant. It's fine. I won't lose sleep out over it.
Wait, is that what Mark said?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
Mark says it's a hobby with perks. Yeah, Mark wasn't able to buy anything because some guy came and bought the entire store.
Take my money.
Your wallet. Yeah, I haven't had too many of those situations where like I see something so badly where I'm like, I don't care about how much it costs, just put it in the bag. I mean, maybe the SD60, maybe.
I'm still waiting on mine.
Do I like call you when mine comes in? Like, are you gonna want to come try it out?
No.
No,
I'll
you'll
wait.
wait. You'll
No,
have your
I'll wait. I want to wait to do mine. That way, there I do a proper review on it.
All right.
Even though there's already reviews out.
Oh yeah, there's quite a few at this point.
I know.
For me, it's just about acquiring one finally. At this point.
Yeah. Though when I do get mine, I got to immediately put in with the bill of sale to see if I can get the new truck.
So is it just that they're just taking orders for the?
Do you want me to pull up what they said on Facebook? Because they said that on their Facebook page.
I have a whole bunch of different things saved in my phone. I just can't remember because there was a point.
It was their latest update.
Yeah.
Other than this weekend one, it was last weekend's update, not this weekend's, because this weekend they said that we're proud that Otter Valley is taking our model to Amherst to show off.
Yeah. Yeah, I saved in my phone like literally like the message that credit left, the rebuttal that whatchamacallit had, Aurora had. Yeah, literally everything. Because I wanted to do like a whole piece on that just to talk about it.
I was actually talking to Cameron about that there too, and Cameron from Larkspur.
Yeah.
And he's like, he thinks that Aurora sort of went a little bit, I don't know what the word is. Like they went maybe too extreme about canceling Credit Valley's order. That's what he told me.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying anything else.
Can I give you a hypothetical situation and see what you think?
Okay.
So let's say you own a train company.
Yeah.
And you produce a model. It's not perfect, but it's darn near good, right?
Yeah.
Before it even hits the shelf, you've got a store claiming that it's a piece of garbage basically, and not to accept it, and et cetera, et cetera. How does that make you feel as a person who put lots of time and effort into a project like that, just for
Well,
Joe?
yeah, like, to tell you the truth, that store should have talked to them and be like, okay, instead of going behind people's backs, instead of going behind their backs and trying to do what they did.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem right.
No.
But yeah, it's. I mean, I can say it because I don't mind. But like, even on when they had made that comment on Facebook, I said, this isn't how you support, another business. The store being a Canadian store and the business
Yeah.
and the manufacturer being a Canadian manufacturer. I've often said there needs to be more Canadian manufacturers so we can get more accurate Canadian models, right? Rapido does a really good job of that, but they can't do everything.
No.
And finally, somebody comes out with an amazing, like, better quality, I think, Atlas, Athearn. It's technically better than a Bowser or a Rapido because it's got so much to it, but it's cheaper, or I should say less expensive than most of those that I just listed. So keeping it within budget, having all these features, and you're already trying to throw them out or throw them under the bus. So it almost feels like sabotage. I mean, they worked really hard on that,
They did.
Yeah, there's a few bugs and whatnot, but like, what manufacturer in the past 4 or 5 years hasn't had an issue? I can tell you
a lot of companies have been having issues lately.
Yeah, literally, I can name a model from every manufacturer that has been an issue, a problem child, if you will. But
the turbo.
Still the turbo. I mean, if we're going way back, yeah, the turbo it had a very poor drive system, and like they've gone on record for that.
Yeah.
It's not new. It's not new news.
No, I understand that, but here's the thing: like, they came out, they actually said something about it, and no one had issues. Everyone still grabbed the stuff.
Yeah, they still sell them. You can sell them online.
And today a new company comes out, and then someone's like, what that store did behind everyone's backs, like, they should have been upfront about it and talk to each other.
Yeah, absolutely. In any kind of relationship, it's better to talk it out instead of, going online and shooting smack and emailing all your friends and being all like, hey, we should boycott this person or this group or whatever, It's crazy. It's crazy how the world works. It's crazy how the internet, will ruin things. But
yeah, but it doesn't help that as well that no one is allowed to go to, like, no one's allowed to go to factories right now to actually do the quality control.
Yeah, and I feel that a lot of manufacturers are suffering from that. Rail cars are not as bad as, a locomotive. Locomotives, you got way more moving parts, way more detailed parts. Things can go wrong all the way around that thing.
Oh, definitely.
But if it's a rail car, no one really bats an eye. They'll say, well, it's not completely prototypical because of this, but it still really rolls really well. or doesn't roll well, depending on the situation. I know we've often laughed at the fact that a lot of different Rapido cars, rolling stock wise, they make a lot of noise. Like they squeal a lot and whatnot. I mean, I've oiled my tanker car wheels and they're fine now. I did a bit of work on the LRC cars because they made a lot of squealing noise. It does come back, but you just got to keep on it. And...
Yeah. Tell you the truth, I like the squealing.
Yeah.
No, it's prototypical because if in real life it would be squealing.
Yeah, technically, yeah. I don't like it when it's louder than the locomotive. The engines. Yeah, because it's like it's the only thing you hear at that point.
That is true. That is true.
House Random, I feel a lot of those reviews are jumping the gun. Give the fact they are a new design.
Exactly.
There's going to be some hiccup, but yeah. Well, here's the thing. It's really easy to go through a pile of locomotives and test them out, pick out the best one, and then let's say send it to a YouTuber without mentioning names. We'll say you send it to a YouTuber and they do an unboxing and review, and it runs amazing. Why? Because it was handpicked from a bunch, and they're not going to send that YouTuber a broken one or one that doesn't work. So that's how it is. That's how it works sometimes, unfortunately. But let's see. Once I get my new layout up and going, you will have to come down and check it out. For sure. Athearn has that truck issue with their SD60M.
Yeah.
I recall that there was almost zero arms flailing about that. Yeah, are you referring to the GT unit?
No, he's talking about the SD60M, the Triclops, the big Triclops locomotives.
I don't remember what happened with those. I know the newer ones, the GT ones, the handrails were falling off.
No, that's the SD70 M-2s.
Yes. Yeah.
The SD60s it was a wide cab, but it was the Triclops like the SD40-2, but it was an SD60 body.
Yeah.
And apparently Athearn had issues with that too. So they actually put a video up to actually fix that, which I can't remember the video. The thing is, and either that or they were getting new trucks for it there too. But yet,
Scale Trains, they rejected their GP38s because of something. I don't remember what it was, but that was a recent thing, and yeah, they had to be all redone. Rapido's N-Scale F40, all those had to be redone. It took another year to get them back onto the shelf, but they got them and then they sent them all back. So, it does happen. It's, but no one's going to say, well, let's boycott, this company or let's boycott that company because of an issue. So why would it be any different for Aurora? You know what I mean? That's what I don't understand.
Unless Aurora did something that we don't know about, which I don't think they did. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
No.
So here we go. I added the downspouts there. You can't really tell, but the downspout is two separate pieces because I had to make them longer.
Okay, that was good.
This, it did. I added the downspouts to make it not look so plain. I'll probably, because you can do graffiti over this, or whatever, and it'll make it look a little bit more realistic.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'll put that on the layout after, and I'll get a good look at it and see how it looks, and I'll send you a picture.
Okay.
But
So
something
here's what
that
I figured out with this hobby shop kit.
Yeah, what's
The
that?
roof is not flat on top.
The roof?
No, it's not flat.
It does go down on an angle, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some downspouts here at the back
Okay, yeah.
because that's the way the water's flowing.
The
really,
drainage.
if you look at
Yeah.
exactly.
Didn't one side of have a gutter? One end of the roof?
Huh?
I'm pretty sure one
No,
end of that roof that you put on there has a gutter to it.
I don't know, but I got these gutters, like these extra gutters, so I just may do that.
Brian wants to know if there are new passenger cars coming out for the Via Charger. Yes. Yeah, they've already announced them, but you're looking at a December, January of this year. Well, January 2024. So sometime before the Chinese New Year of next year. Hopefully they get delivered. But the Charger should be delivered at some point this summer.
And you're probably looking at quite a bit of cash.
7. It'll probably $500 or $600 box set. 800
American.
Oof.
I thought they said 800 for the full set.
Is that with a? No, that's not with a locomotive. You get the powered cab at the end, but
oh, the locomotive's separate.
Yeah, because there's it just has sounds. It doesn't have a drive to it.
No, I understand that, but I mean, like,
Let's see. It's the new kid on the block, not the band. A lot of people are stuck in their ways. New stuff does scare people. Change can be scary, but change can also be good. We'll cover that next week. Speaking of change, we've got Trackside asking people for change.
Back, of course. You hear me, all
right? yeah, can barely hear. You're cutting a little bit. You're good.
Well, it's loud in here. I'll change the camera.
Oh.
We need to get you a lapel.
Over at the
there we go.
Otter Valley.
Here, let me go full screen there, Mike.
Here's the gondolas back on the table.
Okay, so
yeah, his audio's cutting in and out. I can't, like, it cuts in and out. I can barely hear. He's mute and then he'll talk. He's mute and then talk. So that point, that the wide Angus, the OSR is an Otter Valley exclusive, I guess.
Yeah, which is neat because I mean it's out in the in that area. I took a picture of it. I was standing right beside it when we toured the OVR shops, or not the OVR shops, the OSR shops last summer. That is the Rapido E8 in Via Rail, but that one you can only exclusively get from Otter Valley. There's 2 different numbers, I believe. That looks like some
the same as the CP ones too. Yeah, Mike, I can't hear you.
Can you hear me?
Barely.
Barely. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna put my earbuds in.
Oh, Pepsi. Is this sponsored by Pepsi?
Sponsored by Pepsi.
Oh, now we're gonna get monetized.
So this is new FVAA. Otter Valley exclusive. I'm gonna put you here for a minute.
Yeah, he's cutting in and out.
So for those who are just joining, we've got Trackside Mike out in the
You can hear me now?
Springfield. Yep.
Whoa, yep.
There you go. Got the earbuds in.
Okay.
Much better. Much
Let's see
better.
that.
Now I can hear you.
Let's see that module.
Yeah, so we're back over at the booth. Little diorama.
That's a Rapido van. That's a True Line. No, not True Line. Aurora.
No, the box cars, that's the Aurora box car.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a 50-foot high cube Aurora box car. And I believe that's what, May?
Yeah, that should be in May. Those the caboose should be in by March.
Yeah, and that's
I
the Otter
believe.
Valley exclusive.
For Ontario Southland XCP rail, which is awesome.
Yeah. Very nice. Oh, you guys want me to walk around?
Yeah. Take a stroll. Brian's asking about the scrap cars when they're showing up. You said 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, 2 weeks. Mid-February, end of February, they'll be in store.
Yeah.
So you got Broadway Limited?
I'll have my amount ready for my reservation that I got. Now, do I get them shipped to Chris, or do I get them shipped to Mike?
You got them shipped to Chris?
Ship it to Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Chris wants to play with them.
Always ship it to Chris.
Yeah, try them on your layout first. I'm gonna go over
I
to
gotta
the
break them in. There's a break-in period that I have to deal with for you.
Yeah, I hear you. You got to make sure that they're working good for them, eh?
Where are we going?
You want some scenery? We're gonna go down to
Any
Buffalo.
more celebrities? Have you ran into any celebrities yet there?
Few, yeah.
Oh, let's look at the Charger.
That's where we're going. We're going to the Charger. I knew you want to see it. I got to get you over to it.
Oh, family moment.
Family moment. Okay, we're almost at Buckman here.
Run.
Oh, look at that. You need some of those for your backyard.
Whew.
He does not have a garden railway.
Well, you can make one.
I should, though.
Okay. Are you ready for this? Check this out, boys.
I don't know if I'm ready for this. Ooh.
You see it?
Yeah. Where are the cars?
That's
Do they not have the cars there?
He doesn't have the cars here, but they're hoping that they'll be out by the end of this year, 1st of January next year.
Nice,
yeah.
Nice.
So that's the Via one, and then that's the Amtrak, right?
Do you think they would notice if you put it in your pocket?
Yeah, they might notice.
Like if you start running, that's a clear sign that somebody committed a crime. But if you like power walk,
yeah,
you know, you can probably get away pretty quick with it.
Maybe.
To know, Mike, how many hot dogs did you?
How many hot dogs did they eat?
Yeah.
None. I had a beer pretzel.
Oh.
Yeah. We'll wait until he's done with the customer here, and then we'll get him to see if he can run that bad boy.
Yeah,
hopefully he can pick up the sound because it does it in French and English. The all aboard. Now boarding via passenger car, blah, blah, blah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, they won up Rapido. They won up Rapido.
Yep.
Yeah, that's very nice. And I know the Athearn is coming out, I believe, is it this year? The P-42s?
I don't know.
They
Yeah.
didn't have any samples, did they?
No, they did not.
No.
They
Okay.
didn't have much over there, to be honest with you. I'm going to go over to another booth here. You might recognize a couple guys. There's Bernard hard at it, doing his 3D scan. Bernard, mini prints.
Bernard, yeah.
Yeah, looks like he's busy here.
Tell him we said hey. Hey from the brunch build.
Yep.
Hey from the brunch build. Sparky's working over there.
Sparky who?
I'll say his name 3 times. He usually shows up.
Yeah, Mr. Popular. He's clearly Mr.
Mr.
Popular.
Popular, yeah.
Yeah.
Tell him we said hi.
He will do.
Canada misses him. Oh,
Always need stickers.
quick, grab him.
Grab them.
Anyone
They're
go
not
back to the
looking.
car.
Okay, get 3.
Just put them all in your pocket.
It's the small things that matter.
Yeah, just pile them in your hand and then run. Take that little light up thing
Yeah,
too.
and then the light up thing.
Yeah, take the.
Well, you don't think he'll miss it?
I don't think he'll know it. I don't think he'll know it. They're like, well, that's gone
Nice
now.
diorama he's got.
Now, is this the one that he's been working on lives?
I believe
No,
Yeah,
that
this is
was.
one he did the river pour.
Yeah.
He did the river pour on that.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. And then the Primo.
Oh, it's the other side. That's the other side. Yes. He had this
Yeah.
side already, but it's the other
He
side.
had that side.
Yeah, it's this side. This is the new side, I believe.
This is the new side, yeah.
Oh, we added a building to it. Oh, that's cool.
Sparky's laughing.
Oh, great! He shows up.
Hey, Sparky.
He was unbelievable for standing.
Got all the mini print that he done for the scannings. I believe that's O scale, right?
It's hard to tell.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think it might be O.
Yeah,
I assume so.
those got to be O because they're fairly big. Richter Tree, Heath.
Yeah.
I didn't see Heath today, but I'm sure he's around somewhere. Native Skidoo. There you go. Couple of cannons. You got the horse and buggy. Oh, and the Zamboni's the new one. I'm going to have to get one of those. That's pretty wild. Just get ready to do another scan by the looks of it. So, hopefully Buckland's free. I'll go back over there. And, yeah. Oh, perfect. This guy's,
Yeah.
he's available now. So,
Yeah. Chris, we got to get scanned again.
yeah.
Yeah.
He's
our file got screwed up.
He's hoping to do a scan for me today sometime, but
Oh.
yeah. Oh, it's running.
Can barely hear it.
Barely hear it. Is that because I'm on earbuds?
Probably.
Oh, bummer.
Oh, it's moving. It's moving.
Oh, it's
It
moving.
is.
Look
We
at that
can see it
thing. That
moving.
thing's barely moving. Wow. That's pretty smooth, boys.
Oh, it's so nice. Look at that leaf.
That's
Go
a
to
nice
the
slow
leaf on the
speed.
back. That is so nice.
Wow.
Wow. I think it's got
Is
slow
there a
speed.
little driver? Did they put a driver in it?
An operator?
geez. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Oh, that is such a spiffy looking locomotive.
I don't see one in there, but I'll ask him when he's available.
Yeah. What happens when it
Nice
gets
one.
to the end of the track?
It's got a bumper there. That's when we box it up.
Mike, did you hear that?
What's that?
The locomotive said, "Take me with you."
Oh, that's what I thought it said.
I heard it. I heard. I didn't know if you heard it, but
It's because it's telling Mike to give it to Chris.
yeah.
Yeah. Isn't that cool? The ditch lights and the cow catcher.
It's very subtle. It's a very subtle. Well, I guess pilot or whatever.
Yeah.
I call him plow, but it's a very subtle pilot.
And it runs pretty smooth.
Yeah.
Nice paint scheme on it.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Mm-hmm.
I want to see a demo. Hopefully the guy is able to show you.
A demo.
Yeah.
Oh, like the sound?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me see if I can find that page. So there's the cars that they're gonna do.
Yeah. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a 5-car plus a. Okay.
It's 4 cars.
No, it's 5 cars. Oh,
5
no, 4
cars and a
Well,
cab
the
car.
5th car is a cab car.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
Pretty wild, eh?
So I mean, so it'll be able to pull, which is
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Oh, we lost him. He froze.
No, he got too close. That'd be funny. We go back. What is gone?
Oh.
I don't know what happened. The lights cut, everything cut, and
Uh-oh. Yeah, we lost him.
I can't imagine the connection in there being all that great, but
No.
it'll pull if they're better than the Athearn Bombardier. Athearn Bombardier cars are way too heavy. If you're a fan of the Bombardier cars, go with the Rapido ones because they're lighter in the sense that you can pull way more. But they've got lighting and whatnot, full detail, way better. It's just a better running car. But they're not light, as in they can fall off the tracks really easily. They've got a good wheel flange to them. So. That's sad. I was really hoping for a demo. Hopefully he comes back at some point. But it's after 2 now, and I have to go and clear that snow before, we get snowed in for good.
Yeah. I'm still here. Just give me a minute. I'm just moving my camera around.
I wonder how many. I think is there 4 buildings? I can't remember, but yeah, it sounds like it's pretty big.
They said it. Yeah, they said it was 4.
4. Yeah. No, it was great of him to show up and show us around and show us the OVR table and what was that? The Bachmann table. There really wasn't much else on the Bachmann table, to be honest. But
no, but a lot of it was up on their wall, I think.
True. But if you're going to put one thing on a table, it might as well be that charger. There's no room for anything else. There's too much awesome on this table, right? But besides that, let's see what else he showed us. I can't remember the name of the company now, but there was a website, and they make the trailer or the flat cars with the construction vehicles on there, and they're all chained down. So if you go back to near the beginning, I think it was about 30 minutes in, you'll be able to see a website where you can actually purchase those flat cars, which I believe they're Atlas flat cars with some decent looking
There was a
construction
couple of
vehicles.
flat cars in there that are those new military ones, though, that are the 6-axles. I think those cars are like $80 a piece. I can't remember what they're called again.
I'm sure, but they're all the heavyweight flat cars, right?
Well, they're the DoD flat cars. They're special flat cars that the DoD has.
Now you were saying the ones with the choppers on them. That's not prototypical, is it?
No.
But it looks cool.
Yeah.
I think there's a point there where it's like, are you trying to build a train, or are you? But I like the one with the chopper on it. I don't care if it's not prototypical. It looks really cool because they take the wings or the propellers off, and they're sitting there on the flat. Heath has another stream at 2:30. Yeah, he's been going nuts with those streams yesterday and today. Same thing with Bernard from Mini Prince. He's been doing a lot of lives intermittently on Facebook and Instagram as well. But to be honest, I wish I went. They're all having so much fun. Yeah. You wouldn't be saying that if you were there.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying meh, because I'm not there.
Yeah. I hate missing out on stuff like that, what can you do, right? Work calls, family, everything is and the live. Who would have done this? Who would have built this for me if I had gone to the show, right? Like,
fair
this
enough.
Wouldn't have gotten
fair
built,
enough.
So got to look at the positives. But yeah, I think we'll call it for today. Thanks to everyone who showed up at one point or another. And Bubs, thanks for coming on and doing some work with me here. Always a delight to have you. And
I'm always around. I'm here.
Of course, unless you're working. But most of the time, I'm pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, Barry Train show next weekend. I'm going, but I think Mike will be with Otter Valley. No. So
I'm going to Van Horn
another
next weekend to actually hit the shop.
You're going to Van Horn?
Something. Yeah.
Uh-oh. Well, hopefully Mike does a live from Barry. That way I can still be in the Barry show and do the show at the same time.
Yeah.
So
well, I'm going next Saturday to Van Horn to pick up that there. I'll be here for Sunday.
We're not saying what that is, or
wait, what?
No. Are you not saying what it like? I know what it is, but you're not saying because you're probably going to save it for a video, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Okay. And I'm probably going to be ordering my SD60s next Friday, or this Friday, I should say. So I'm really excited about that. So also because it's the end of the month, I'm going to do a layout update because I've got a lot done actually on the layout overall, just little things here and there. So I'll be doing a layout update early next week. And
also
that. Go ahead.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Also, like the 10th, 11th, and 12th, I also got a club, Model Railroad Club meet there at
the 11th and 12th. Yes, yeah, the Ottawa Ho Track, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay, and then other than that, Monday night, which is tomorrow night, we'll be over on James's channel. That's Dundas Junction Model Railroad. He'll be live, most likely with Mike. And they do have a special guest. I'm not going to mention who that special guest is, but I'm looking forward to it. Sorry?
Is it Lauren again?
No, it's not Lauren. No.
Okay.
No. It is somebody else. And yeah, it'll be a good time.
Is it Tim?
Is it you?
No, is it Tim?
No, it's not Tim. Special.
Might as well start guessing. Everyone should start guessing quickly in the group chat who this special guest is that they're bringing in.
Yeah, we don't know. Well, I don't. Well, I know. I'm not going to say unless you tell me what you're making. Then I'll tell you.
No.
Well, then I can't tell you. That is a good pigeon holding experience. I'll tell you if you tell me. Well, other than that, hopefully everybody doesn't get snowed in like me, and y'all stay safe. And we'll see you tomorrow
Oh,
night.
yeah.
And we'll be over on Tim's channel on Thursday for Third Rail Thursday. Why? Because it's his turn. They thought I was gonna say
Yeah.
every time I say that
Maybe
I'm
by then.
$100. So.
Well, yeah, maybe Tim should actually show us there how his basement's coming along.
That's true. That's true. That's true. That would be neat. Hopefully he's making some progress. I know it's a lot of work, so who knows? But yeah, we'll call it for today.
Yep.
Everybody, thanks for showing up, and we'll see you real soon.
Have a good one, everyone.